My name is Nehemiah Arroyo, and I got to permanent housing through Skid Row Housing Trust. I have mental problems, and they really got the better of me. It got so bad that I couldn't work. Could barely leave my room, and I was on the verge of getting evicted and was prepared to live on the street because my family is just so utterly dysfunctional, and there's just so much abuse and violation of other people. I cannot associate with them at all. So that led me to applying for Skid Row housing because I didn't want to live on the street. So I've been in Skid Row housing for about 4.5 years. Where I was living before, there was a murder, there was an attempted murder. Fortunately, I didn't have to see it take place. I kind of saw the aftermath. But living in Skid Row housing is definitely safer. It's cleaner. It's more sane. So fortunately, I have a very quiet room, so I can concentrate. I don't hear a lot of screaming noise and stuff. So yeah, it really truly has been much better for me. I got into crocheting. I do some knitting and cross stitching as well. I guess for me, it goes back to being a kid. I would see women do this, and I thought it was magical. I thought the fact that every inch, every millimeter of yarn of these projects that they make has run through their fingers, and I just, kind of a sap, I guess. I just felt it was profound and deep and amazing, and probably would never have taken it upon myself to do this, just because it's generally not something that men traditionally do. But when Rachel was having the class, I thought, well, I guess it's time. It's something I knew I kind of wanted to do, so I began to attend the class. This is one of the Afghans. They call it a peppermint patty Afghan. And it's a pattern that I follow from a book that I checked out of the library. And it's all part of a collection that's going to be donated. This was my second one. It maybe took 12 to 15 hours. The first one was easily twice that amount of time, but it's very rewarding. There are people in Skid Row that, even though they're not working, they do want to give back, they do want to be productive, and so this is my way of doing that. I give all of my stuff away for free. Having a stable place to live is awesome. Having the opportunity to do things like read self-help books, see what I can do for charity or to contribute to other people, it's a blessing. If I had not lived in Skid Row housing, I wouldn't have what for me, which is going on 5 years, for me that's long-term stability at the same address. I wouldn't have that. When I'd have these episodes, these mental episodes, I usually wind up getting fired, couldn't pay my rent. I don't have a drug history, I don't have a criminal history. Not everybody in Skid Row does, but just functioning on a 9-to-5 kind of basis for me has basically been impossible long term. So having Skid Row housing, having a place to stay, having public assistance, it's been an incredible blessing.